Hello and welcome to my channel. Just do it with Khani. I'm gonna go through this property deal that I did a few weeks back, well, 2 weeks back, and we're just gonna look at it. I want to hear what everyone thinks in the comment section about it, and this is just a video of what it is like, when you're going out there and doing stuff. I just wanted to share it because I think obviously when you share it with others you'll be more motivated yourself, because it's easy to become demoralized, especially when dealing with properties, because you hear so many no's and very little yes. So I think sharing my experiences with you is a pleasure, and hopefully I could get your feedback on it. Please like, share and subscribe with this video and help me to grow this channel so I can be able to help more people. Out there a lot of people will just tell you it's easy, but doing it on your own is demoralized. Sometimes you actually don't want to do it because they might nosy here, and that's what a lot of people don't want to hear. Great shout out to people like Samuel Lead, people like that. They've inspired a lot of us, especially myself here. But when it comes to us and the reality of phoning, the estate agents, phoning landlords, knocking on doors, going around doing visits, it becomes a bit daunting, especially if you've not got much money, especially you've got like what, 2 or 3 grand saved up in your account, and that can't take you anywhere. But I just want to share my journey with you. I am also interested in Forex. I'm also interested in stocks and shares as well, so we'll be doing a bit of that, and I hope you like this video. Roll introduction. Hello all, welcome to the channel. Just doing it with Khani. I'm gonna look at a property I went to look at recently. It was near Uxbridge Underground Station, and it was for 1,400. Let me get the address up here. It was on the basis of a high street. It was a really good deal. Not bad property at all. Not a bad property at all. Very good and promising indeed. Let's see if we can find it here. So we're on Rent2Rent. Everyone seems to use Rent2Rent. Do highest price first to go down. Let's see if we can find it. It was 1,400. And it was a 3-bedroom property. They had a living room which was separate, which was also downstairs. It was a really good deal. Very good deal, in fact. When I spoke with the agent about the property and looking at, possibly looking at a rent-to-rent, they seemed that they were up to it. So this is a property here, and I've got a video of the property which I'll also put up in a moment. So from the outside it doesn't look bad. It's on the top of a shop, so it was quite good. It wasn't a bad property at all, and as you can, in the actual property, the flooring is done. So in the video you will see how the flooring was done. So that was quite good. They had a carpet. It was very thin, cheap carpet. I believe this is the smallest room. This was one of the big ones. There's 2 double and a single. So this here is the kitchen. So this here, this area here is the kitchen, and that's in the living room. Let's see if we look at any more photos. No, so that's a small one, sorry, yeah. And the kitchen, yeah. The good thing with the kitchen is, if you look right here, there is a bathroom right in here, and the bathroom it's just a toilet, and it had a shower in it, and they had another bathroom upstairs. Let's look at the floor plan as well. You have a floor plan of the ground floor. This is a 2 floor flat, And here you got the kitchen with the bathroom, which I was talking about, which is onto the kitchen. Now you see this in the video that we're taking. And then you had the lounge here, which is like the living room separate. And then you had bedroom 1, 2, 3, and you had bathroom. With this plan, I was able to negotiate with the letting agency who was actually managing the property. So the landlord gave it to them, and then effectively they were paying him a monthly money anyway. So what I was able to do was to say to them, we could take this property on for 1,200. Now when I said that, it's like a slap in the face to him, but in fact it worked out fairly well, because he said to us he will consider it, get back to us for about the 1,200. But I said, because the property needed so much work, it needed a fresh coat of paint, the walls weren't actually that nice and flat. So I said, not only will we have to paint, we'd have to sometime plaster a few of the walls, which is not an issue. Bear in mind, as an electrician and someone that has experience in the trade, I knew it wasn't going to be much of an issue, and I had folks I could call upon to do it. So for 1,200, we'll take on the property every month for 3 years. We'll offer him that amount of money, and boom, he will be happy with it. Because ineffectively, looking at this property, looking at bedroom 1 and bedroom 2 alone, if you rent the two of them for £600 each, that alone will be effectively paying your rent. Bedroom 3 will be just taking care of the bills. Because it's such a small box room, you would probably get no more than £400 for it. That £400 will be enough to pay for both the gas, the electric, the water, and the council tax. Not a bad deal, is it? So what that will mean is that the lounge would effectively be your monthly income, which in this case, that lounge is so big, you can literally fit a bed, a sofa, put a TV on the wall. It's got laminate flooring, but I'll probably change the laminate flooring as well. Fresh new laminate flooring. You could easily make that into like a nice ensuite, and because obviously that bathroom is in the kitchen, that could effectively be that person's bathroom, which means that that person will have their own bathroom, they have their own floor, they have the kitchen, nobody would be to disturb them. And because where they are effectively is kind of the best place in the house, you could easily collect £850 from that alone. I would push it, £850 is a push, but let's say £750 to £850. And looking at this property, it's worth it money, because that will be all of your income. And even if there was a case where just the lounge alone was rented for £850, and you had, let's say, bedroom 1 and 2 rented as well, then you wouldn't be doing bad. Even bedroom 3 is not rented, because you're still making profit. As long as bedroom 1 and 2 is always rented, then you're making profit. Or as long as bedroom 3 and the lounge is rented, you're making profit. You would never have any issue. And I think because obviously the reason why I would say £750 to £850 is because you could easily rent the lounge to a couple. And if you rent into a couple, normally what you'll see in spare room is that people who rent these places to couples, they tend to always charge an extra £100 or so forth, because obviously they know it's 2 people in the room, so effectively they're trying to get as much money as possible, which isn't any issue. It's quite good. So this was the deal I recently negotiated, and I have this deal. I actually didn't take it on myself. Funnily, I sold it on. So whoever, the person who has it, if he decides to go along with the plan I initially told him to do, he'll be happy, because he'll be making minimum every month in his pocket over £500 if he runs the place as I advise him, which is the same way I'm saying here. So this was a very good property. I'll try and show you. I want to try and show you the map of where it is. Let's see if we can get you on the map. Yeah, open map. Yeah, so the good thing is you got Hillingdon Hospital here, you got university there, you got school, so you can easily give it to a teacher. You got college around the road, and you got the shopping city, which is here. So you got Hillingdon Shopping City and you got the Underground. Now this is the Piccadilly line, which if you look at it, if you look historically at the Piccadilly line, it goes straight into Victoria, if I'm not wrong. So it goes to Hammersmith, goes to Hyde Park, Green Park. No, so it didn't go to Victoria. No, sorry, it goes to King's Cross. And King's Cross is basically the central hub of like North London transport. If you got to King's Cross, you can literally get to anywhere in central London that you need. You know, so you're not far off. Your Piccadilly Circus, Leicester Square, Green Park, Hyde Park as well, Knightsbridge. So yeah, and obviously if you want to go to the the last station north of London Underground, like Cockfosters, just before you go into Hertfordshire, it's fantastic, because anybody could work in central London, they could easily take that flat on. And let's be honest, at this current moment, you know, as much as living in central London is fun, you know, with what's going on with the lockdown and everything, I think a lot of people now are trying to move out of London, especially central, because they're paying so much money and they're staying in the house 24/7. You know, they just want to get out so they can be able to, like, you know, have garden, have nice greenery to walk, you know, and not be so close around, you know, such buildings who are now going to be empty because obviously the pandemic that's happening. Yeah, so this is quite good. Let's have a look. So they've got a lot of food shops. You got Domino's, you got Cake Box, you got petrol station, BP. I think you've got another one right here. Yeah, Cooperative Hill. Yeah, so they're quite cheap. The Cooperative, you get petrol from there. You have KFC as well. You have a Caribbean shop there as well. Taste of Afghan as well. Chicken shop. Tattoo. I mean, you're literally on the road. That is, you know, which is here. You got post office as well. So yeah, pretty much fantastic. There's literally nothing there that's missing on this road. So whoever they rent it to, the guy I sold the deal on to, good luck to him, and it was a fantastic deal. And from just selling this deal on, I didn't make much, but because it was a deal that I could have easily taken care of and managed based upon where I live, I would have been able to do all the work. I'm upset I missed out from this deal. Anyway, I hope I was able to encourage someone with a rent-to-rent. This is my first one that I sold. I mean, I'm not a deal sourcer, definitely not. Wouldn't want to call myself. Thank you for watching. Hope you like, subscribe, and share this video if you like it. I'll continue to make more videos like this. I also want to do an investment series where I start with £100. I do forex trading, see if we can try and make that money somehow magically become £1,000. And I also want to try to see if I can invest £100 into stocks. I'm going to do stock analysis of a few stocks that I've been looking at recently, because I'm quite skeptical about stock and like investing in stuff like that. But there's a few stuff I want to actually have you guys to look at with me, and then we can take it from there. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.